Like God Ministries. Many of you come here regularly, but every week we have new people. Or we have people that we haven't seen in a while. Maybe it's been a few months or a few years even. And so it's good to bring an understanding, I think, sometimes as to who we are. Do you agree with that? It can be a kind of a scary thing or an intimidating thing when you come into a place like this. You walk in and worship's going on, and you really don't really know what's going on. Maybe you were invited here, and so you kind of come in and you're thinking, what have I gotten myself into? These songs are great, but I'm not sure about this because I don't know these people. I don't know how it's going to go, right? And I think sometimes that we just assume you all know how it's going to go, and we don't bring all the understanding maybe sometimes that we need to. Every place you walk into, every church, every ministry is going to be different. The vision in that place is going to be different. And so unless you understand the vision, it's hard to connect with it, right? Am I right? So I just want to today just bring a little bit of maybe ease to some of you. Just bring a bit of understanding. This ministry is very multifaceted. We have many, many areas in where we reach people. This is one of them. This is the Outflowing service that we have every Wednesday night. But we also have our cleansing rooms, which by appointments, you can make appointments. They're every Tuesday and Thursday morning. You need to call the office for that. But that's the place where we meet people one-on-one. And the reason that people come, not only to hear, but to one-on-one is because there's things that they maybe need help with. Maybe they just need a confirming word. Maybe it's a prophetic word. Maybe it's something that, just kind of need direction sometimes. But we also meet with people that have pretty heavy needs. People that deal with very serious cases of depression or bipolar or schizophrenia or any of those things. We also have people that come to us that desire healing or freedom in very serious areas. And we also deal with a lot of deliverance. And so because that's the foundation of how this ministry began, we have created a very safe place. And in that safe place, we're asking that whenever you come here, that you always respect the vision of this ministry. You always respect the authority that's been put in place. And so unless you've been given authority to pray for people or to minister to people, we ask that you don't. Simply because you might know someone really well. Your neighbor beside you, maybe you came together and you're like best friends. They're struggling with something and you want to just pray for them because, of course, it makes sense. You're best friends, and anywhere else you would do that in your home, doesn't matter where, right? But what happens when someone walks in who's never been here before and they see that happening and they go, oh no, what's going to happen here? Is someone going to all of a sudden come up to me spontaneously, start praying for me? I don't want them to know all my stuff. I don't know that I can trust them. I don't know them, right? And all these questions start going and all these uncertainties start coming, right? I think we've all been put in those places. I know if I would walk into a place and I would see a whole bunch of stuff going on, everyone praying for everyone, I think I'd leave. I really do. Unless it's a group where you know everyone, you trust everyone, you're in your home, or that's how the ministry or the church was designed, and you've been given authority. Maybe the pastor has said, you know what, I want you to do these things. Do it. That's the authority that you've been given then, right? But what we do want from you is that every single one of you has gifts in you. Every single one of you has faith in you. And every single one of you can connect to what God's doing, right? And we need you. We need the faith within you. We need the giftings within you to join together in unity so that when you see one person being prayed for, now you're connecting and you're going, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Right? Now that person is still being protected, but now they are receiving the fullness of the giftings in the body that's there. Right? Does this make sense? Yeah. So it's not that we want to squash the giftings in you, not at all. It's not that we want to say, you can't do this or you can't do that. Every place is designated and safe for you to reach out to your sphere of influence. You all have workplaces where you have a sphere of influence. You all have friends where you have a sphere of influence. And those people, they need you. They need the giftings in you. They need the encouraging words in you. They need the prophetic to stir in you. And they don't even know half the time the prophetic stirring in you because it's just coming through you to encourage someone, right? It doesn't have to be weird. You don't have to say, well, God's saying to me right now. They'll run away most times. But you know what? If you go up to someone and just let that encouragement stir out of you. They're going to feel the love of God through you, and you're going to touch their hearts and their lives wherever you are. So this ministry, in this ministry, we desire to equip people, not only here, but in our training center, in our one-on-ones, our Sunday mornings. If you need a church, we have a church Sunday morning too. There's all kinds of facets where we want to train up people to go out there and touch the people around them. But when you're in here, I ask that you, with everything in you, that you join your hearts together with ours to bring healing to the people that are here. Can we do that? Amen.